to this beautiful and amazing event on the 21-day Beginners Meditation Challenge for young aspirants, my dear friends. Today is day 4, and this is such an amazing event that we are getting overwhelming response from around the world, saying that we need such programs for beginners and more programs, meditation programs. And yes, we will have more and more programs of this kind so that we can help all of the new aspirants who wish to make meditation the part of their life, and spirituality and plant-based food. So, my dear friends, today I would like to call upon our day 4 speaker, whose name is Hrushikesh Belsare from Pune, Maharashtra, which is in India, my dear friends. So he is going to talk to us about overcoming excuses, my dear friends. So we all make excuses in our life saying that, you know what, I don't have time for meditation. I don't have, enough interest or something like that. We don't make time for it. And we have kept so many different priorities in our life. So how can we overcome all of those excuses and give time for ourselves is what he needs to talk to us about and take us through this wonderful meditation that we are all about to experience. So my dear friends, this is Parinita Patri handing over the stage to Hrushikesh Belsare. Welcome, Hrushikesh, and thank you for coming over to enlighten us about excuses and how to overcome them. So I'm really looking forward to find out how to overcome our excuses. Thank you so much, Hrushikesh, and the stage is yours.
Thank you so much, Parinita Didi. Thank you so much for having me on this platform. This is a great opportunity because I get to talk to all of you wonderful, wonderful masters here and share my views today. I hope that whatever little I am going to share today, whatever little knowledge I have experienced throughout my time that I have been meditating, I hope this little bit of knowledge might help you guys, or maybe it will just be a recollection of what you already know. But I just hope that this session you enjoy yourselves, and let us treat it like a more of an interactive session than a lecture. So I'll first introduce myself quickly and then we'll start meditating. So my name is Hrushikesh Belsare. I am from Pune, Maharashtra. I am a student of Sanskrit. I'm currently doing a bachelor's degree in Sanskrit, and I am a student of the third year. I sing. I love to sing. I draw. I am an artist, and I have been associated with PSSM movement since 10 years now, and 11 years will be completed this year. So I have learned a lot of things in these 10 years, and I have been able to change myself through meditation. So today we are going to talk about the same thing, but first we'll be meditating for 30 minutes. Let me put on some beautiful music and we can start meditating. Please, someone let me know if the music is audible enough so we can continue. Perfect. Let us start meditating. We are going to close our eyes. If anyone has spectacles on, contact lenses or anything, let us remove those. Let us cross our legs. Let us cross our hands like this, interlocking our fingers, and we are going to keep them on our lap. And we are going to be concentrating on our natural breath. We are going to see how the air goes into our nose, how it enters our nostrils, and how we exhale it. That's all. If there are any thoughts, we are going to leave those thoughts. We are not going to follow those. We have to cut those thoughts and we have to come back and we have to watch our breath. Let us meditate for 30 minutes. Final 15 minutes. Please do not open your eyes. We are going to watch our exhalation and our inhalation. We are going to watch our natural breath. Please do not open your eyes. We'll be meditating for 5 minutes more. Let us continue to watch our breath. Final 2 minutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are going to slowly open our eyes. Very slowly, we are going to rub our hands against each other. Keep them on our eyes, and we are going to slowly get out of the meditative state whenever we feel we are ready. Great. So I think everyone has meditated, has had a very nice session. I have had a very good meditative session right now. So I think we should start with today's topic, which is overcoming excuses such as I don't have time, or I have other things to prioritize. So let us basically talk before starting to tell you how to overcome these obstacles or these uh, how to overcome all of this. I am going to be talking about why do we make such excuses in the first place, and we'll discuss some basic excuses and we'll talk about how to overcome those. Okay. So the basic excuse that people give is I don't have time for meditation. I don't have time. I am working a full time job. I am a corporate IT sector. I am working in the IT sector, the corporate sector. Or maybe I'm preparing for some competitive exam, and my classes are clashing, and I have a class for the entire day. I cannot meditate. I don't have any time for meditation. So basically, this excuse doesn't stand because, um, as Patriji says, meditation can be done anytime, anywhere, and by anyone. So even if you're working for the entire day in a corporate job, even if you're studying for some competitive exams, even if you have classes for the entire day, even if you invest 15 minutes or the time which is equivalent to your age. For example, I am 20 years old, so I have to invest 20 minutes at least in meditation every single day. So I can do that before I go to sleep. I can sit in my bed. I can have pillows as for resting my back against. I can cross my legs. I can cross my fingers. I can just close my eyes and I can meditate. I can focus on my breath. Just 20 minutes or 1 hour, whatever your age is, whatever time you have decided that you want to meditate, or whatever time you need to meditate, maybe you can meditate. You can do that. You can do that before you go to sleep. Suppose you are traveling, you are going to your corporate job for maybe you're going through a carpool, or maybe you're taking a bus, or maybe you're taking a train, whatever. You can sit in the train. If it is taking you 45 minutes to reach your destination, if it is taking you half an hour to reach your destination, just sitting in the train, just sitting in the bus, or even standing, you can focus on your breath. Because finally, anapansati meditation, to sum everything up, anapansati meditation is focusing on your breath. Ana means inhale, apana means exhale, and sati means being with it. So being with your breath doesn't need any special efforts, or it doesn't require that you put some specific time aside for meditation. You can do it anywhere, you can do it any time of the day, you can do it any how you want to. So that is the excuse about having time. The second excuse people do is that people give is that I have other things to prioritize. The time I'm going to spend for meditating, which is 20 minutes, you just said you can meditate before you go to sleep. I can use that time to complete my assignments, or I can use that time to just watch TV or just watch mobile phones. So why do we make this excuse? First of all, whenever we get sick, okay, I'll just give you guys an example. It's just a very short example. Whenever we get sick, and whenever we are afraid that we are going to die, or whatever, just I have fever and I am very afraid that okay, I have high fever now, I need to do something about it. You take out 20 minutes of your life, you take out 2 hours, 3 hours of your life, and you go to see a doctor. You go to see a doctor, you sit there in the line, you wait, you are in the waiting room for a long, long, long time. You sit there for 2 hours, 20 minutes, whatever. And you go to see the doctor prescribes you some sort of medicine. You don't think twice about taking the medicine, and your fever gets healed within like 2 days or 3 days. Whereas just by meditating, by meditating for 20 minutes or 15 minutes, if your fever is going to be healed in a single day, why do you need to do that? Why do you need to take medicines? Why do you need to invest 20 I'm sorry, why do you need to invest 2 hours of your life just going to the doctor? It's not useful. It's not going to help you, because finally a disease has to be cured from the inside. No outside medication can help you to heal it. So these are like really tiny examples I'm giving you guys just to make a point, because this is that way a vast topic. If we have to elaborate, we can elaborate a lot on this. Why should we not make excuses is a huge, huge, huge question. I mean, I make excuses all the time. I'll give you an example. Um, today I have this session, so I asked Soumya to share the flyer with me, and she shared the flyer with me, and I was really happy. Okay, I have a nice flyer. My name's there. There's the time slot. There's my topic and everything. I was really happy with it. So I shared the flyer on my Instagram story, and as soon as I did it, one of my friends texted me, and they just go like, what the hell? You're talking about overcoming excuses? You have no right to talk on that topic. You continuously keep on making excuses to cancel all of the plans. You don't show up to college. You don't come to any of our meets. How can you even talk about this topic? So we had a pretty good conversation about it. I am explaining to you guys my take on why we should not make excuses. Now here, making excuses is fine, because I am trying to put myself first. Okay, making excuses for what really matters is the thing we are talking about. We are not talking about things that don't matter here. For example, going to the college or hanging out with people isn't going to make me slim, isn't going to make me fit. Exercise is going to do that. Hanging out isn't going to give me mental peace, it isn't going to give me inner peace, whereas meditation is going to give me that. So where to make excuses is a big thing that people miss. They miss out on it. They just give these excuses and they say, I have been making excuses my entire life and it has been helping me a lot. So why should I stop now? Because kaha pe excuses dena hai? Where do we give excuses? We have to be aware of it. We have to be understanding. We have to know where to give excuses. Where to give excuses? Excuses should be given in places where we have to put ourselves first. If I don't feel like going out, if I don't feel like studying right now, if I don't feel like doing something, I cannot force myself to do it. That's where excuses play a part. I'm not saying excuses are completely bad, but they are bad when they hinder your personal process of growing, when they hinder your soul growth, when they hinder your mind growth, in general, your spiritual growth. And when people give excuses saying, I don't have time, I have other things to prioritize. Okay, if I start meditating, when will I hang out with my friends? That's not important. Meditation is important. It is going to heal you. It is going to make you free of all of the stress that you have been carrying about, all of the social stress, all of the physical stress, whatever it is. Meditation is going to help you do that. That is the reason why we should not be making a lot of excuses. One more reason to not make excuses when it comes to meditation or anything related to meditation, spirituality, is that these things present themselves to you when you are ready. You cannot go chasing these things and attain those. They present themselves to you when you are ready for it. For example, when I was a kid, my grandmother used to force me to go to this music class. She's like, you have a good voice and you have to go to this music class and you have to learn to sing. I used to be like, no, I don't like to go to classes unless and until the teacher is going to come home and he is going to teach me. I am not going to learn. That was my excuse. That was what I used to tell her all the time. And finally, they relented and they stopped forcing me to go to this class. But then when I really wanted to learn music, when I really wanted to be trained, I was not able to find a good class. I was not able to find a class that would teach me what I wanted to learn, or that could teach me, some good things, or which would match my timings. That wasn't happening. So when an opportunity presents itself to you, you have to grab it. You cannot make excuses over there. And all of these excuses, I don't have time, again, priorities. To overcome making excuses, we have to set our priorities straight. What do you prioritize? Having mental peace, or having two more friends who you don't know will be your friends or not in the future? I'm not saying having friends is a bad thing. For some people, that is a huge way of mental relaxation. But finally, when we think about it, when we really think about it, we can come to the conclusion. I mean, I personally have come to this conclusion that meditation is more important to me than going to a fancy restaurant and having dinner, than hanging out and eating burgers and sandwiches or whatever it is. That is one more thing why you should not be making excuses. Because when an opportunity presents itself to you, when the universe gives you that opportunity, it might be in any form, you know uh, it can be a YouTube video, it can be a book. My mom came into meditation by reading a book on past life regression written by Newton Kondawati, and she has been into meditation since 10 years now, and it has changed our lives. We have to read these signals. It is not necessary that every single YouTube video you get a recommendation of is going to be a signal, but then if you don't know how to read a signal, then you cannot give excuses. That is one more reason why we should not be giving excuses. Another reason why we should not be giving excuses is human beings are prone to this thing. They need a catastrophe to wake them up. They need something bad to happen to shake them. Are jago, are wake up, you have to do this. Even when we sleep at night, we need to put up an alarm clock to wake us up in the morning. It has to cause a havoc, like tring, tring, tring. That's only when we wake up. So when we keep on making excuses, when we keep on making reasons, when we keep on giving reasons that I don't want to do a certain thing, the universe gets a signal, it receives a signal that this person doesn't want this thing. And it is going to delay that for your in your life. For example, by meditating, if you are going to make wonderful soul progress, and if you are giving reasons for not meditating, the universe is going to delay your soul progress. It is not going to do it purposefully, because you have already delayed it by giving excuses. That is one more reason why we cannot give excuses. So these are the reasons why we should not be giving excuses. How do we overcome? How do we stop giving excuses? The time is running, and I'm just going to take 4 more minutes to quickly summarize how to avoid giving excuses. First of all, we have to set a good routine for ourselves. Okay, we have to set a good routine. We have to set a pattern that we function in, that we carry our day out in. People say a lot of things. They say, get out of your comfort zone and do this. You have to get out of your comfort zone and do this. What does that mean? It means that you have to get out of your existing patterns. You have to be prone to change. You cannot resist change. You have to get out of your existing patterns, and you have to create a new comfort zone, a new comfort situation for yourself, which is more beneficial to you. Because if you're not comfortable doing what you're doing, then you should not be doing it, or you're doing it wrong. We have to create a new pattern of functioning. We have to create a new way in which we function. For that, we can start by getting up early in the morning. We can start by folding our sheets, folding our quilts that we use while we sleep. What that is going to give you a sense of accomplishment in the morning. I woke up in the morning, I have folded my sheets, I have arranged everything, I have made my bed. Okay, I did something, I completed a task. I just got up early, I completed a task. Even if you don't consciously feel it, it is going to be registered in your mind that you completed a task, and it is going to motivate you even more to stop giving excuses, to stop saying, I don't want to do my bed. I'll come home in the night, and anyway I have to go and sleep. Anyway, I have to unfold all of the sheets again. No, that will help you to stop giving excuses, and that will help you to focus on what your aim is and what you really want in your life. Secondly, some people have really genuine excuses. For example, I had a friend who I recommended meditation because they were involved in the training for UPSC, and they could not set up a timetable for meditation. It is generally recommended that to develop a habit of meditation, which is what we are doing here. We are doing this 21-day challenge because 21 days is required to develop a habit. To make yourself habitual to something, you require 21 days. So that's why we have a fixed timing and we are meditating at this time. So, and we are listening to good things that people have to share. Okay. So it is recommended that you set up a time for yourself, that you set up a timetable that before sleeping, I'm going to meditate for an hour. Maybe it is from 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, whatever. But she was not able to do that because her exams were getting close, and she had to focus on the examinations. Her class timings were tipsy. Sometimes the class would be in the morning, sometimes it would be in the evening. She had huge assignments to do, so she wasn't able to set up a timetable. I said, okay, don't treat it as an excuse, treat it as a hurdle and cross it. Because in the end, you can take out uh, 20 minutes, half an hour of your day to meditate, because at the end, what really matters is that you are meditating and you are at peace. What really matters is that you are at peace and that you are meditating. So once you stop giving excuses, or once you even stop treating simple problems as excuses, and once you get over those, your life is going to be really easy. Trust me, I did it. I stopped giving excuses and I put my life in perspective, and it has changed a lot. It has made me a better person in general. So, yes, that is all I have to tell you guys. That is all I have to share with you. So, if you guys have any questions regarding how to overcome this or how to overcome that, how to not give more excuses, you can hit me up with questions. Go ahead.
That's wonderful, Rishikesh. And yes, you have given us the problem as well as the solution. That is amazing. And what a meditation it was. We really thoroughly enjoyed the meditation that you have, given the space and time for all of us. Thank you so much for that. And yes, my dear friends, we all make excuses, and there's nothing to be to feel bad about. We all make excuses for so many things. So if you have any questions, please raise your hands and unmute yourself. You can speak to Rishikesh, and you can ask him any questions, or if you want to share your experiences of meditation, please do so.
Okay, someone's saying thank you very much. Thank you for having me here once again.
All right, Rishikesh, till the time that anyone responds, please do tell us more about
Okay.
yourself as to how your spiritual journey has been, and when you do start doing meditation, and just tell us more about yourself.
Okay, my spiritual journey has been crazy since day one. So, as I said before, my mom started meditating. She read this book, Past Life Regression by Newton Kondawati. So my mom and dad, they had tried all sorts of things before. My mom had cervical spondylitis, and she couldn't even, and she had severe asthma. So she had tried all things like doing yoga and going to Jyotishis and everything. And she was sick of it. She was sick of taking one Combi-Flam each day, one painkiller each day to just be relieved of the pain. So once she wanted a permanent solution. So one day she came across this book by Newton Kondawati sir, Past Life Regression, and she read it. And in that book, there was a mention of Patri sir, and we realized that the meditation center that's mentioned in the book is literally right in front of our building. I mean, for all of these years, it had been there, but we were just treating it like another thing. Ki, "Arey, this is going to be like the same thing that we have done." But when they read the book, they realized that, oh, it's something different. My dad read it first, and then he recommended it to my mom, and that's when we came into meditation. So I was a kid. I was like 10 years old when my parents started meditating. I had no idea what meditation was. I actually seriously started meditating when I started facing a problem with my academics. I had been a straight A student since the beginning, but then I hated to study as everyone does. And I just always wanted to spend time doing extracurricular activities like singing, drawing, or, just passing my time doing nothing. So my mom was like, you have to find some solution, because if you're going to uh, not attend your classes, it's you're going to fail, and you cannot fail, you cannot afford that. So I started meditating, and it kind of gave me a memory where if I read everything once, I can reproduce it in the paper without having any trouble. So I did that, and in that in I the biggest how can we say, the biggest momentum I got from this is when I was in my 10th standard. I was like, I was doing a lot of things. I was the cultural secretary of the college. We were handling all of the sport competitions, inter-house competitions, and everything. And we just like to used to hang on the grounds, like not attend the classes. And we used to say, okay, we have to do this match. We have to conduct this match. So we have to go. So we just used to get out of our classrooms, and we used to go and hang on the ground. So after doing that, when I realized that okay, my board exams, which are like the biggest thing, they are 2 months away now, I have to start studying. And when I opened my books, I realized okay, I didn't have any notes, I didn't have anything written. And just before the exam, you cannot tell your friends to give you everything. So what I had to do was I had to study from my textbooks. So I did that. I studied from the textbooks. I read whatever was available, whatever my friends could help me with, and I scored 91%, all because of meditation. I meditated before giving the examination. I meditated before studying, and it helped me out a lot. The same thing happened with me in my 12th standard as well. The same thing happened, so I won't go into details. The another big experience that I have had with meditation is regarding my music. So when I just ended up telling that I wasn't able to find a good class for a long time. So my mom told Patriji, she said he's not finding a good guru, he's not finding a good music class. So what shall we do? So Patriji said, ask him to meditate 1 hour per day. His problems will be solved. So I was like, okay, sure, that's weird, but I have meditated before, and it has given me wonderful results. So why not do it again? So I started meditating for an hour daily, and after I started doing that, and after I started inviting the masters to teach me, I have experienced that my music has drastically evolved without going to classes or without having any professional training. I can see the difference of what I used to sing and what I sing right now. And I used to have dreams. I mean, it wasn't very frequent, but I used to have dreams where I used to dream that a certain person with, made of light, wearing a kurta and a pajama, used to be sitting in front of me, and he used to be directing me, sing like this, take this tan, this is the swara and everything. I got these dreams 2-3 times maximum, not very frequently, but since then my singing, it has drastically improved. I won't say I am the best, but I will say that I really like the way I have improved, and this is all because of meditation. So these have been my crazy, wonderful experiences about meditation and my spiritual journey.
I'm not sure about crazy, but they are definitely wonderful. They are definitely
Crazy,
wonderful.
wonderful,
And
I mean.
yeah, amazing. This is, I mean, at such a young age, uh, to all the people who are watching us right now, watching us today, this is the youth in whose life meditation and spirituality have been introduced into their lives and transformed their lives. They have become this confident. They are so daring, they are so courageous, and they can speak their voice out without any fear. They are this warriors, you can say. These are the spiritual warriors, and you also can become a spiritual warrior. You can really get that inner strength, that inner confidence, and speak your voice out. You are fearless. Today's youth need to become fearless because the whole future belongs to you.
That is very
We
true,
need
and that's
to
so wonderfully
evolve
put.
so that tomorrow the future generations are much evolved than what we are right now. So
This is
yes,
the
that
need of the
is
hour.
Yes. And yes, Rishikesh, do you have any final message to say to our audience?
Yes, I am assuming that there are no questions, so everything understood what I said, or everyone, didn't understand a thing of what I said. Anyway, I just hope that this session was informative. I hope that this might help anyone who might have a problem with meditation, or with overcoming their excuses or whatever. And my message to the youth or to the people in general is to go with the flow. The universe has a lot to offer. The universe has a lot to tell you guys. It has to speak with you. You just have to tune in with it. And to tune in with it, meditation is the best way that you can do it. The world is in a crazy place right now. It is going through a crazy lot of stuff. The coronavirus, the lockdown, they are finding new strands and everything. It is happening. Whatever is happening for the ultimate good. It is altruistic. We have to go with the flow. We have to let Mother Earth take its own turn, and we just have to trust the process. That's all. We cannot do anything to change it. We just have to trust the process, and we have to focus on our personal growth, our personal development, and how much more we can connect with our soul and the universe. That's all. Thank you
Yes,
so
yes, yes.
much.
Absolutely, absolutely. The needed message in today's world for all the youth, not just for the youth, for everyone in general. So thank you so much, Rishikesh, for coming over and sharing your knowledge with us and making us all experience the sweetness of meditation yet again. Uh, so, my dear friends, if you have have been enjoying these sessions, please ask your friends and family to get registered at www.pssmglobal.org/events and/again. So, and if you have any questions regarding meditation, or where to find a pyramid center, or where to how to buy pyramids, so you can always go to www.pcs. I'm sorry, it's a email wherein pcs@pssmglobal.org. You can always email us at this email ID and find out all the information that you wanted to know. And so, thank you so much again for to everyone for joining this wonderful session. And tomorrow, for day 5, we are going to have Nikhil Gullapalli from Australia, my dear friends. And he's going to speak about improving efficiency and performance with meditation, which is a highly, highly, highly recommended topic for the youth now. So, how can you improve yourself? How can you become more and more efficient with the help of meditation? That is the topic for tomorrow. And thank you so much for joining us today yet again. Thank you, Rishikesh, for taking your time out
Yes.
for us.
Before saying
So
goodbye, I would like to take a moment to thank you, Parinda Didi, and thank you, PSSM Global, for this beautiful opportunity. Because since the day I have been connected with PSSM Global, my life has been wonderful. I have been getting to do so many beautiful things, to be on so many platforms, to share my thoughts with so many people, because I think sharing is the only way that we are going to get more people together and get them into meditation. So thank you so much for this beautiful opportunity. Thank you so much for having me and considering me for this. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
the feeling is mutual, if I have to say. So we all are grateful to each other. I think that is what makes our life more beautiful and more happy. So yes,
Yes.
we have come to the end of day 4, my dear friends. Tomorrow, as I said, we have day 5, Nikhil Gullapalli, and he is going to talk more about improving efficiency and performance in meditation. So I welcome you all to yet again tomorrow's session. And this is Parinita Patri signing off for today's program. Thank you so much and namaste. Thank you.
Namaste.